For many years, the Armstrong School District and the communities of Elderton, Katanning, Ford City, and West Shamokin have taken pride in their marching bands. Today, we are speaking with some of those proud members. Education Today starts now.
Hello and welcome to Education Today. I'm Jonathan Zish with the Armstrong School District. We're well into marching band season, and today we're going to look at the hardworking young men and women who keep the music going at sports events, parades, and other public venues. We have one senior from each high school band with us today. First, we have Blake Burns from Elderton. We also have Nicole Theory from Ford City. And we have Colin Neal from Katanning. We also have Stephanie Young of West Shamokin. On behalf of the administration and the school board, I'd like to welcome each of you to Education Today. Thanks very much for being here. Would you please each tell us a little bit about yourselves?
I'm a senior. I'm in band and chorus. I've been in band since 4th grade. I play the clarinet, obviously, and I've been drum major for West Shamokin for 2 years, and I plan on going to IUP for music education.
Terrific. How about you, Nicole?
As you said, I'm a senior at Ford City, and I play the flute. I've been playing since 4th grade, and I'm also the drum major of marching band, and I plan to major in music education after high school.
That's great. How about you, Blake?
I am a senior at Elderton. I've been in band since 4th grade. I've played 3 different instruments. I'm also the drum major for Elderton.
Okay. How about you, Colin?
I've been in band since 4th grade. I'm now a senior at Katanning. I'm not a drum major. I just like to play. And I'm going to go to Penn State for chemical engineering or math.
That's wonderful. Well, before we get started, I'd like to take a look at some of the band camp and band practice footage that we filmed this summer, just to show what you guys went through during what all the preparations you took to get into where you are today. So let's take a look at that footage.
Over here, yeah, if you march wrong, they're going to notice that. But, you know, if Daniel doesn't play 4 notes, the only people that are probably going to realize that will be Giovanna.
Ready, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Mark time. Move. But the ones that we're doing are
That was great. Well, now I'd like to know, what is it like at band camp? And I was wondering if you would start us off, Colin.
Band camp, it's quite the experience because you wake up in the morning and you feel semi like pumped up to do it because it's the start of the season, you know, you're getting into the hang of things. And then we have 6-hour band camps up until 2 o'clock. I'm pretty sure that's what it was at. And as the day goes on, you want to keep striving for a goal that you set for yourself, but the heat starts to act on you, and it's very repetitive because you want to learn the drill as fast as you can along with the music, because it's not all just I'm going to memorize my music and the drill. the music relates to the drill just as much as the music relates to, like, I'd have to say your body and your mind and everything, because the music shapes the drill. So it's one of my greatest experiences I've ever had, because there's so much hard work and like mental and physical discipline that goes through in the 2 weeks that we have band camp.
That's good. Blake, what was it like from your perspective at Elderton? Band practice?
We don't really necessarily have band camp per se, but during the summer we usually practice about twice a week for about 4 hours, just marching and playing new music for the upcoming parades that we have.
Okay. How about you, Nicole, at Ford City?
It's a lot of hard work, but it's good because we've learned to pull together and work as a team to learn the show and the music and the drills. And it's a good experience because we all grow together.
Yes. And how about you?
Unlike tanning, we only have 3-hour practices for 2 weeks, and usually we have it between 3 to 4 days a week, and usually it's beginning of August sometimes. And like, I think I can say for all of us, some of my most favorable memories was at band camp.
Wow.
Because like Nicole said, we pull together, have a lot of memories, share them, just have fun basically.
That's great. I appreciate you guys sharing it. And it sounds to me like it is a lot of hard work, and someone who's not in band might not be able to appreciate it, and might even be a little intimidated by the workload. But it's good to know that there's a positive side to it, and so much good comes out of it. And now we're going to take a look at what the finished product is of all this hard work. We have scenes from the 2005 Marching Band Festival at West Shamokin Junior Senior High School. So Don, please roll that tape.
How about that?
Oh, wow, that was great. Now I want to know, what is it like to perform in front of large groups like that? We'll start with Stephanie.
See, I remember back in 7th grade, I was like frightened. I didn't know what to do. I was afraid I was going to get out of step, make the wrong move. But now, since I've been in marching band for the past 6 years, it just really doesn't you know, the crowd just gives me energy and makes me want to do so much better than what I'm expected to. And it just actually gives the whole band that energy, that adrenaline, and it helps us perform better.
Oh, that's nice. Like how you overcame that fear.
Yeah.
How about you?
It's awesome. I love to watch all the other bands perform and just showing the public what we've been working hard for. It's a great feeling.
Oh, I can imagine. From your perspective, Blake.
Oh, as many know, Arton hasn't had the memories of doing field shows or anything, so when we got to start doing them, everybody's realizing that it's a lot of fun, and it feels good to be proud of something for Elderton.
Yes. How about you, Colin?
I'd have to say it's one of the most, to me, it's one of the most amazing feelings that it's ever happened to me, because I've played sports before, but it's just when you get in the uniform with all your other band players, you become one, and you go under those lights and everyone's eyes are on you. It's just like, wow, they're watching you. And it almost becomes like a game to me, because some people are trying to pick out my mistakes, and I try to show them that I'm not going to make a mistake. So it's still to this day, since 9th grade, I get chills every time I got onto the field.
Wow.
It's just a rush.
Yeah, just from what we saw, I mean, I'm amazed at what all of you and your bands have done. So kudos to you, and I'm sure the viewers love it. Well, now let's zoom in a little bit on just the instruments that you each chose. As our viewers can see, we have some on the table, clarinet and flutes. Others couldn't fit on the table. They are both tubas. And I was just wondering if we could start with you, Stephanie. Please tell me a little about how you chose the clarinets and what you like about it.
Well, back in 4th grade, when we were given the choice, okay, what instrument do you want to play if you want to play in band? It was said that the clarinet was like the easiest one to pick. Well, at first, 4th grade, that's what I wanted. Easiest thing to pick. All right, let's play clarinet. But now, since I've had it since 4th grade, it's probably one of my most favorite instruments. It's so much fun because it's like there's so many different fingerings for each note, and you have to remember all of them.
Huh.
You have to have a lot of agility with your fingers, and it helps a lot to, like, with your mental ability, be able to look at the notes and be able to move your fingers really, really fast.
Yeah, nice overview. Nicole, how about the flutes? What do you like about the flutes, and how did you pick it?
I'm not exactly sure why I picked it, but I went to the Catholic school in Ford City, and they asked us when we were in 1st and 2nd grade what we wanted to play, and I'd always wanted to play the flute. I don't exactly know why, but I always did. So whenever I went to Lenape, I chose that, and I'm really glad that I did, because I love the sound, and it's really easy to transport.
Oh, that's true. Both of those very portable. Blake, how about you? We have a tuba off screen here. We can't show it on the table, obviously, but what's it like with the tuba, and how did you pick such a massive instrument?
Well, honestly, I started out with a much smaller one, a clarinet to be exact, and I moved in 4th grade, then I moved up to a saxophone, and then finally there was a demand for a tuba in our band, so I took the chance, and I thought it'd be nice to learn, so I played it, and then I like it, honestly. I think it's the best instrument that's in the band.
Why is that?
Just because you're the space, you know, you're the power behind all the littler parts.
Ah, okay. You play the tuba as well?
Yes. I didn't even want to originally play the tuba, nor did I ever have it on my mind. I wanted to play the drums because that's what my father played, but he wanted me to be able to read music. So I was like, I'll play the trumpet. Well, there were about 30, 40 trumpet players at the start in 4th grade, which more than half of them drop out anyways. So I was going to sign up to play the baritone. So when I went in to ask the music teacher for it, he told me that there were no baritones left. He's like, well, why don't you play the tuba? So one of the smallest kids in band, I got stuck with the tuba. And I'm so happy that I play it, because it's like, to me, it's like the powerhouse of the band. Like, there's sound on a tuba that brassy, edgy sound. I love it. It just gets me going, and that's like what pushes me to play more and more. And it's such a good sound. It has to be one of my favorite instruments.
Wow. Thanks for sharing. You know, I have a little story I started out with the trumpet in 4th grade, and by 5th grade I had quit because I was getting these terrible headaches from just puffing the wrong way. So then I just started playing guitar. But I like how you all shared that. And now I was wondering if you could maybe tell me a little bit about this theory that we hear sometimes, that there's a correlation between playing an instrument and having academic success. I mean, maybe we could bat that idea around. Do you think that's true? Is there a correlation between that? And if so, why? Just, whoever wants to say anything, speak to that.
I think it has a lot to do with it because the way music's set up, it's all on numbers. You have certain counts that, like, if it's a 4/4, that means that there's 4 beats in a measure, and each note has to equal 4. So it helps your math skills a lot because once you start getting in more harder songs that are more, there's more rhythms and everything, it gets like there's a lot of math involved with it. You know, like the 1E and the 2Es, and it's just I feel like it helps me a lot because like it makes like I like band and it like makes me strive for better things. So it just pushes me to do more stuff because it is challenging. I mean, band is, I consider it a math class because everything's numbers. I mean, in a drill you have this many steps to get 5 yards. I mean, it has so much to do with math, I think. So I would have to say that it helps.
Any other thoughts on that? Is it true?
I agree with you. It does have to do with a lot of math. Also, while you're playing music, when you play like concert music and everything, you learn basically a different language. And because you have like piano, which means soft, it's Latin, isn't it?
Italian. Piano,
Italian?
pianissimo or
Yeah.
something? I
Pianissimo,
can't pronounce
Yeah.
it.
But then you have like forte and fortissimo, and you have to learn all those and know what they mean to be able to play it the way it's supposed to be played. So you basically learn a different language.
Wow. So we're getting math and foreign language and band. Wow, never would have thought of that. Any other thoughts, or move on?
I agree with them too.
Yeah, that's good. Well, what we're going to do now is take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to learn about your future plans in music. So we'll be right back after this. Okay, we're back. Well, before the break, we were going to talk about future plans in music, and now I was wondering if Blake, if you'd take this question first, what do you think you'd like to do after high school with music?
Well, I would like to go on to like music education for elementary students, and then maybe further up to high school.
That sounds good. Who would like to answer next?
Well, as I said before, I want to go into music education at IUP. I plan on playing in the marching band and being in most band organizations as I can, as much as my schedule can fit. And because I love band more than anything.
That's great. How about you, Nicole?
Well, I hope to major in music education, but I'll always just keep playing my flute on the side.
That's good. And how about you, Colin?
I plan on playing for the blue band at Penn State University. I've always loved Penn State, but their band is so powerful and their numbers are just amazing. And although right now I can't afford to buy a tuba to play whenever I want, but it's going to be harder. But like I love band just as much, and music's it's an inspiration. So I don't want to just let something go that I've been doing since 4th grade, and I've accomplished a lot, I feel. So I think it'd be stupid to just throw that away.
Yeah. Do you know how much a tuba costs, roughly?
It depends on what kind, because there's a variety. But if I were to march in the Penn State marching band, they'll give you a sousaphone, but the tuba I want would probably cost around $8,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're not too cheap. So you got to be delicate with them.
Yes.
Like a baby.
And something that Stephanie said was you're going to take as many music-related activities as possible. And I'm wondering how you're going to balance all that. And that leads me to my next question. How do each of you balance the demands of music and practice with all the other things you have going on? Start with you.
Very carefully.
Very carefully, right?
It's like, okay, I maybe have like one day out of the week, like one night I'll be able just to sit down and relax. And then most of my other nights are taken up by, chorus and band and everything.
What sort of balancing act do you have, Nicole?
Well, every day after school I have something music related.
Really?
That comes first, and then social comes in with that, and homework's on the side.
Sure. How about you, Blake? Is there a juggling act going on?
Not really.
No?
Maybe 1 or 2 practices for band a night, and homework is more or less the priority.
Sure. Colin?
I have no real schedule. My day is busy, but I run cross country, so with band and extracurricular activities, it is hard, but I feel I have enough time in the day to accomplish everything that I need to. And plus with study halls, it helps too. So you get your homework out of the way.
Seems like you guys have to have good time management, which you obviously do. What about, do you guys study music privately in addition to what you get at the high schools?
Yeah, and I take private lessons for the clarinet, both E-flat and B-flat clarinet.
What are the differences between E-flat and B-flat clarinet?
Well, an E-flat clarinet is smaller in size. It's a little bit more than half the size of a B-flat, which is laying here. E-flat is of higher pitch, and everything's smaller. The keys are smaller, mouthpiece is smaller, and much harder to play.
What's the difference in sound that you get?
Like I said, the B-flat has a lower pitch. It has a lower sound than the E-flat.
Oh, okay.
And because it's smaller, so.
And why do you take the private lessons in addition to what would seem like a busy schedule already?
To basically enhance my playing, because I go to county band, district band, and everything, and it helps out with that. Plus, it makes me, I don't know, it makes it easier to get into college because I have to do auditions. So it helps out with that.
Will you have to do auditions too as you go forward?
Yes.
Okay. And what about private lessons for you? Do you take any of
Yes,
those?
I've been taking private flute lessons for 6 years.
If I could digress a minute, what are these auditions for college like, and what do you have to do for them? Do you know any? Have they told you yet at IUP?
Well, basically, they give you a list of audition pieces that you can choose from. Then you choose one, and you practice your heart out with it to be able and go into your schedule audition. And you sit there and you play, and then they give you a result. It's the same, basically almost the same thing as when you're auditioning with district band.
Okay. Well, I didn't mean to cut you guys off. Do you guys take private lessons?
I don't yet, but I plan on taking it soon for district and regions. So, because it does help a lot.
Okay. How about you?
Not right at the moment.
Just your study at home could be considered the private lesson, I guess. Yeah. What is the district, region, and these bands that you're referring to? There may be some people out there watching who don't know what that is. Who wants to field that question?
Well, they're on, in my opinion, they're on skill levels, different skill levels. County band is everyone in this county, and it's pretty much just an application process where you sign your name, your instrument, and what school you go to. And it goes through this complicated, from what I hear, I don't know how to, analysis, I guess, of all the students that there's a panel, the teachers, I want to send this student, and they have certain picks that send each student. And then district, you have to start trying out for district. You get picked for district, which is harder music, more skilled musicians, and then it's kids in the district area. So kids going from county to district, not as many kids make it.
What is district? What is our district? Is it like Western PA or something? Or?
I have no idea.
Does anyone know?
Yeah, I've never.
Okay.
It's just some counties surrounding, Armstrong.
Oh, okay. The surrounding counties.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the district. Right?
Yes, and then it's regionals, and then it's state.
Okay.
And you really do have to be on top notch if you want to make. Districts is an application too, but when you get to districts, that's when you have to kick it into gear because competition is tough.
That's good. Do you have anything to add on that? I heard you mention something about it.
Not really.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you'd like to let our viewers know about what it's like to be musically inclined?
Everyone should try music. I mean, they shouldn't listen to the stereotypes about everything they hear. And band to me is like, it's like a family almost, because you rely on each other and you see each other so much that like it becomes a family. Because like if a trumpet player or a tuba player is out of step, then I feel I have to go help them to improve it. So it's like a big support program. You always have to be there for people, and they just do become like a family, I feel. And it's such a good time. Like, you do work hard in the summer, but it is so worth it when you're out there and everyone's cheering for you. And it's just such a good feeling to know that all that hard work does pay off.
Wow. I appreciate that. And that's basically the end of our show today. I'd like to thank each of you for being here. Colin, I appreciate it. Blake, thank you very much. Nicole, Stephanie, thank you. You guys did a great job. Many thanks also go to our band directors who gave expert advice for this show. Dennis Kramer at Ford City High School, Pat Cavanaugh at Katanning Senior High School, Charlene Krakota at Elderton High School, and Brian Wolf at West Shamokin High School, who hosted the 2005 Armstrong County Marching Band Festival on September 21st, 2005. Please join us again next week for another look at the Armstrong School District. For more information about what's going on in the district, please visit our website. Take care.
Hello, I'm Holly Shriver from Katanning Senior High School, and this is what's happening around the Armstrong School District. Students and teachers from the Armstrong School District have raised at least $11,500 for Hurricane Katrina relief. They've done it through penny wars, dress down days, and of course, plenty of lighthearted student fun. At Katanning Township Elementary, 4th grade teacher Karen Ziegler gets to be principal for a day because students in her class raised the most money in a recent coin drive. Her classroom for the day will be taught by none other than Principal Paula Kiaski. At Ford City Junior Senior High, students sold wristbands that read Katrina Relief Fund during the week of September 26th. At Elderton Elementary, teachers and staff are hosting a sausage and pancake breakfast from 7 to 11 a.m. Saturday, October 22nd. This must-attend event will be at the elementary school located at 239 South Lytle Street in Elderton. The public is invited. All proceeds will go to the relief effort. The school has also partnered with Mayor of Elderton, Larry Prue, for a community-wide donation effort starting Monday, October 24th and ending Friday, October 28th. At Elderton Junior Senior High, students paid 25 cents to enter a drawing. The prize? 8 students got to sit in a comfy reclining chair during classes while teachers served them snacks. Here's a look at some Elderton Junior Senior High School students relaxing after winning the drawing. The following schools also collected coins, money, or pledges from students, parents, teachers, or staff: Dayton, East Franklin, Lenape, North Buffalo, Shannock Valley, and West Hills. At the secondary level, these schools included West Shamokin, Katanning High School, Katanning Area Middle School, and Ford City. Many students helped by counting and wrapping the collections. Other schools had dress-down days and hat days where students and teachers paid $1 to participate. They included Ford City, Katanning Area Middle School, and Katanning Senior High. A big thank you to all 6,200 students and 775 teachers, staff, and administrators of the Armstrong School District for your generosity. Thanks also to parents, volunteers, and other community members for your big hearts in helping the people of the Gulf Coast. That's all for now. I'm Holly Shriver from Katanning Senior High School. Keep watching.